your deal proposal earlier.
Why are we shaking hands?
There we go. You got a deal.
Can I know about this, please?
So, you know my...
Oh, no! Hello and welcome back to the Auto Addicts podcast, home of automotive financial mistakes, our life in cars, weekly car hunts, car news, and your questions answered. Today, you are joined by Rory and Taylor. I'm going to introduce you this week, Taylor. I'm
Thanks.
sorry. I don't know why I didn't introduce you last week.
You just missed me out.
I did.
You forgot about me.
I did, yeah. You're part of the furniture. You're an old haggard bit of leather.
At least I'm not an old
What? Go on.
fridge or...
An old fridge?
You're like an old fridge.
Well, you want to open me up and just gobble me up. Blah, 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 blah.
No, you just got the body stature of a fridge.
Were you calling me hench?
No, you just
Like
look like
a brick
fridge.
shithouse?
No,
Yeah?
just...
Well, you look like a zorbing ball.
You're a bathtub.
A bathtub?
Yeah.
How do you figure that?
Because you're a tub of bath. Rory, what are you laughing
This
at?
is descending into
Why are you
What's Rory? If I'm a bathtub, what's Rory?
He's the hamster. Sat in the cage.
And his spinning wheel is never being used, so it's just seized.
What?
What?
Or
How were your 2 burgers today versus your 3 burgers last week?
Do you
Yeah.
know what? I've been going to Sainsbury's and I
Yeah.
thought these little southern fried chicken burgers...
Little southern fried
They are
chicken
quite
burgers.
Rory,
little.
they're
They are
a
quite
full
little.
meal.
They're quite
Yeah.
little. I thought that they weren't too bad calorie-wise.
Yeah.
Turns out...
How bad did you think they were calorie wise?
I
So a bit of
genuinely-
what is it? Is it grilled chicken? It
It's
must be
literally
grilled
just,
chicken.
it's
then,
just
yeah?
a bap
Yeah.
with a bit of southern fried chicken
Is
in
it so? Is it deep fried or is it grilled? It must be grilled if you're on a health kick. Is it grilled?
It's deep fried.
It's
Is
deep
it deep-
fried.
and
Oh,
it's
okay.
breaded.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So anyway, but bearing in mind, like a McChicken sandwich at McDonald's
We are going to get onto cars in a minute.
is like 450
Yeah.
something calories.
Yeah.
So I thought it'd be around about that.
Right. So last week when you had 3,
Yeah.
you thought maximum 1,500 calories. Yeah.
It's 800.
800 per.
Yeah.
So you had a
What? Okay. Oh my god.
16.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wait,
40.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
No, you're confusing me now. that's rude. That is.
It works
Here we
out
go.
at 4,900
No,
calories.
it doesn't. No, so
Per
it's
bite.
16,
Come on, here we go.
24. So you had 2,400 calories for lunch,
That's probably not all he had though.
which is more than your daily intake.
At least I can do maths though.
I can do maths. It just takes me a while. All right. Your pair of bathtubs.
I've got a good joke.
Go on.
Why do the Americans call maths math?
Why?
Because they can only do it once.
Oh,
Yeah. It's not my joke.
that's good.
That was clever.
Thanks. Anyway, today we will fill your ear and eye holes with discussions about what we've been up to. The Grand Tour lineup. It's us.
It is us. Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
It's not.
It's not.
No.
No?
No.
Did we not get the call?
My news article's incorrect if it's us.
Oh, okay. No, it's not us. And we will also answer your keep or quit dilemmas. But before that, I'm bringing it back, people. A massive hello to Andy, listening while detailing his 1992 Calibra daily driver, Lee Slattery, who also endured a colossal hotel cock-up like us, Alex McMeal, who will soon be walking over 80 miles in 4 days around Loch Ness in support of Young Lives versus Cancer, Tom and his mates who did a Nürburgring trip of a lifetime after watching us go there, Danny, who was a contestant in our Shedfest car giveaway and who is also now on the other side of a battle with bowel cancer. So congratulations, Danny. Jamie from sunny Glasgow. Will, excited for next year's Shedfest. And Rory's mum, Jackie. Go on, how's she been?
She's been all right.
It's been a while since we asked over her.
Yeah. Oh, she's got a name for her car, the Honda Jazz.
Oh, yeah. Is it called Jizzy Jazz?
No, it's called. I think it's called Bertie.
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 Yeah.
Bertie.
I think Jizzy Jazz is better.
No, I think it's Bertie.
Bertie. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bertie the Jazz.
So she's been driving it
Just
around a
rings
lot.
off the tongue, doesn't it?
It's-
Rolls off the
it's
tongue.
Really.
Bertie the Jazz.
Perfect name. Yeah.
Perfect name. Yeah.
Going back to this
Yeah.
person.
What person? Yeah.
The,
Danny?
Tom and his mates who did
Yeah.
the lap of the Nürburgring.
Yes.
Very jealous. I keep seeing everyone
Yeah.
on Instagram at the moment is at the Nürburgring.
We can't go though because we just go all the time.
but we are
every
so...
video
You know,
we
we
do,
haven't
we've
almost been in a year and a half, but somehow we go all the time. Still.
no, we went last week. We must have done.
I think we're overdue a Nürburgring trip. So, like, seriously. When did we last go?
Well,
Back-
Rory just said a year and a half
Yeah,
ago.
it was a year and a half ago.
This is... I keep seeing it and
It
I'm
is
just...
unacceptable.
Oh, I
Unacceptable.
really want to go. So can we please go soon?
No,
Yes.
we'll have to give it another 5 years.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go. What would you take, Rory?
Oh.
I'd have to take the Aston Martin Vantage Nürburgring edition.
Oh, you would.
Yeah, well, I could not take a Nürburgring edition car to the Nürburgring. That would just be sacrilege.
What would you take?
I'd like to take my M5.
I didn't think you'd say that.
Yeah, I'd like to go and blow it up.
We'd love to see that. as
And
well.
I'll ring Shretton
Yeah.
and just say, have you got an S85 on the shelf?
Yeah.
I just need to buzz an
install
engine
it in
it.
24 hours.
Yeah.
I thought you might take your 205
I would... I'd like to trailer it there and drive it round.
with your M5 with the tow
Yeah,
bar.
that would be good.
That
yeah.
would be good. And I would take my E46 M3.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
Nürburgring edition.
Purple edition.
Barney edition.
The purple edition.
Nipple edition.
There you go. Anyway, what have we all been up to? Shall I get started?
Sure.
I've been driving around in my BMW M3 Touring, and do you know what? It flies under the radar. No one gives a shit. I have to honk at people to get noticed.
I don't know how, because it is quite distinctive.
Yeah. People just don't care. Maybe it's because we do too many BMWs.
Is that a good or a bad thing?
It's a good thing. It's a good thing because I don't like driving around in like super leery, show-offy cars. It's just not my style.
Same.
I like,
yeah.
no, you're not a tart, are you?
With me sunroof on tilt.
Is that why you stick super loud exhaust on every single one of your cars?
No, they just happen to fall on. I just like the noise of good exhaust. But, you know, when I'm around, I just always just really nice and gently. I am driving Barney very gently at the moment because I need to
You have to.
run the differential in,
And the
don't
engine?
I? And no, the engine's fine.
I thought you needed to run the engine.
No,
in.
the engine was just a refresh.
No.
The engine's good to go.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
diff.
But
Yeah.
you can't rev out the. Apparently, you can't put any pressure on the diff
Yeah.
until you've done this
Oh.
1,000
Yeah.
miles. So that's why they recommend don't go over
Oh.
3.5.
So you know when we went to Tesco earlier, or Sainsbury's, whatever it was, and
Yeah.
we saw all of those like black donut lines in the car park.
And a blown up M3 sat next to it.
Yes, and
Yeah.
everyone said, "Oh yeah, you won't do some donuts." I was very tempted, but I was like, I can't do it for the diff.
Yeah, the
Also, it was 1 o'clock, and there were lots of people around.
So this is actually, I was actually really concerned about this because,
Oh.
as we know, Alex doesn't drive his cars. But you got to admit, it was a great concern because he had to put 1,000 miles on one of his cars,
Yes.
Yeah.
which wasn't his daily. Which I don't know. Have you even done 1,000 as a collective on any of your
Oh,
cars?
no, you drove the Alpha quite a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
drove-
did drive the Alpha,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'll
Which
give
has
you
sat
that.
around since-
But yeah,
since he
we've got
bored.
I can't drive 2 cars at once. If
Yeah.
I could, trust me, I would.
But
we've
even
got a lot of
before
filming
that-
booked for that one though, where
Yeah.
he needs to have the diff run in. So I was genuinely concerned that we wouldn't be able to put enough miles on that car for then us to be able to film it and
Well,
do the diff.
I'm
oil
halfway there,
change.
Rory. I'm halfway there.
You
In
are?
all-
You are.
In all fairness, you have driven it.
I have.
But
But
if it weren't for us, it would be in here.
no, absolutely
No,
I'm sorry.
no, you nearly put
The
it in
day
here.
after Shedfest, we were about to put all
it
this...
was the day after, man. My brain was melted.
We were about to put these sofas back, and you went, right, get the Ferrari out, let's get Barney in. And we went, no.
And this definitely is the museum section.
It is.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Anyway, Barney, my M3 Touring, is fantastic in every single way. I love him. He's comfortable. He cruises well on the motorway, and I can't wait until that diff is bedded in and the oil fluids are changed, and then I can smash him around.
What's it like on film?
It's good. What?
What? Is it bad?
No, it's good.
It's good.
It's good. Yeah. I showed Taylor.
It's
It's
not-
going up. It's also going up
It-
because I think the diff is bedding in,
Is
loosening
it?
up. So it started off at like 20, 25, 26.
Oh, did it?
And now it's at 33.
Did it?
Yeah, because
Mhm.
I've been up and down the M4
Yeah.
quite a lot.
Yeah.
What do you know? Is it worse than that?
So he took us to, it's quite funny.
It's been a long week.
to
It's been very
lunch
long.
in it
Yeah.
earlier to Sainsbury's, and I got in the front,
Yeah.
as we know. And as soon as I got in it, obviously you weren't in the car. He said, "Look at my MPG, and it good on fuel."
I like
it said
MPG. I like-
33.3.
I like good
Yeah.
MPG.
And I said,
which is
Alex.
good, right?
I said, Alex, that doesn't say MPG. It says miles per hour. And it was his average speed. It keeps going up as well. It's his average speed.
I did say that.
His eyesight is so bad.
I did say that, yeah.
He can't even see the dashboard. So he clicked it.
You're so old.
So he clicked it to MPG and it went to
not
24.
it's not
And
as-
I went, and he went, yeah, that's more like
It's not
it.
as good as I thought. Yeah. I even said to James Reedish, I was like, James, I'm getting 30 MPG out of this. He was like, oh, well, that's not bad, is it? Oh, that's lovely, that.
No, you're getting 30 miles an hour, not 30 MPG.
Well, yeah, I'm getting 33 at the moment.
You
My
need
average is going up.
glasses.
Yeah, it's too late for me. So yeah, that happened. Thank you, Taylor. Also, last week, Thursday, drove a kit car to Scotland and back.
Yeah.
That was long.
That was a very long
That was a
trip.
very long trip. So we went from Reading to Edinburgh. It was me and a kit car, MEV Exoset, which is actually fantastic, based on a Mark III MX-5, 2 litre, 170 brake, 645 kilos, and the kit starts from around £5,500. Plus VAT, blah, blah, blah. So really affordable way to get into kit car. Also, if you said to someone, you've got £10,000 to spend or whatever it might work out at with options, what would you say if you wanted something fun, a weekend toy? You would automatically go on Auto Trader or eBay and look at a car.
Yeah,
But you
what?
wouldn't think kit car, would you?
No, I wouldn't.
And I think people really should. Because it's an MX-5 underneath and it is so much fun. You were in the car with me as well, weren't you?
No, it was great. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
But yeah, very noisy. I didn't have earplugs because I'm an idiot. And I was racing Jack and Chris to the oldest pub in Edinburgh. And you will get to see that video tomorrow.
Do you mean in Ireland?
I did mean in Ireland, Rory. What happened? He messed it all up,
I
didn't he?
heard
He messed it
something
all up.
roughly about
Yeah.
this.
So we had a whole trip planned, and it was actually racing to the oldest pub in Ireland. And turns out Irish ferries are just useless
And very expensive.
and very expensive.
But
Yeah, so
visit Ireland. If you can, just buy a speedboat and do it, or a barge.
So the crossing over to Ireland is notoriously quite bad sometimes. And unfortunately, we went on one of these bad days where they delayed it by, I think, 3 hours, 4 hours or something like that. Which for us, if you're doing a public transport race, it kind of just rules it out.
Not
really.
ideal,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So we had to quickly, and I mean, so they were literally filming the intro, and I got the news from my brother across saying that the ferry had been cancelled. And I was like, oh. So then we quickly had to try and rebook everything in about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And then we raced to the oldest pub in Scotland instead.
Yeah.
Which actually worked out really close.
Really well. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good race. And then we had to drop the MEV back to the guys,
Malvern.
MEV guys in Malvern. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the showground or something, because there was a kit
Three
car
County
convention.
Showground.
It looks nice there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that car so much. I've spoken to Stuart and I said, I want one, but an off-road version.
You haven't.
I have. Well, I need one more car.
This is getting out of hand.
It's not. I'm a classic
you
car
are-
collector.
You have beyond run out of space. Like beyond.
Who's got a farm? I need to buy a farm, don't I?
You do. Also,
Custer's
he's bought
farm.
another car this weekend, which we won't reveal yet.
No.
But you did buy. You had a beer, and next thing you know, we were in an
Do
auction.
you know what?
I weren't even
didn't-
there.
I
Yeah.
didn't even have a beer.
Did you not?
I
at that
walked
point?
in, I saw the car, I was like, that is awesome, and
Yeah.
that could do really well for our series.
You were like this, too.
Oh,
Right.
God, what?
So we were at an Iconic Auctioneers, which proper auction.
Proper,
place.
yeah.
Everyone knows that is a proper
Yeah.
auction.
Properly expensive.
Properly expensive, yes.
Nice
Proper.
stuff. Nice stuff.
But he was there, and you get like your bidding card where you have to register, put all your details in, they validate your driving license, everything like that, and make sure that you can actually bid. Alex just goes up and pulls a leaflet off with one of the things off the
It had a number.
counter on the side, and then just grabs it and then starts bidding with it. He hasn't even registered to bid. And next thing you know, he's won the car, and he's gone up and gone, oh yeah, I've won the car. And they were like, going, okay, so we've got all your details on file, obviously, because you got those. Like, well, I haven't registered yet.
Yeah, and then I walked away and I was like, does that mean I don't actually need to pay for it because I'm not actually registered? She looked panicked for a few seconds.
Yeah.
I was like, I will buy the car.
Imagine
don't
if you just had been bidding on every single car,
Yeah.
and just won like 7 or 8 cars or something.
worry. Oh, there's a video in that, isn't there?
I
Could be.
no,
No?
no.
We
Okay.
should actually go to a classic car auction. I'd really like to go back to the Anglia classic car auction.
Oh, yeah.
and that's where they filmed. Do you remember the old Top Gear where
Yeah,
they bought the where they
Their
were there?
French road
Oh,
trip
yeah.
ones. Yeah.
No, they bought the Citroen, that old taxi looking thing, and Jeremy bought an MG Midget.
Yeah.
And they were sat on the thing. But that's
What'd you call me?
Anglia.
And they had
Can't say that.
their free passengers.
Yes,
Yes.
they did.
Oh, yeah.
James had.
Yeah.
The woman.
Yes.
There was a woman.
There was a lady.
Yeah, there
Yes,
was a lady.
and that's. We should go there
Okay, we should do that.
and have a look at some tat and get carried away.
And then we can have passengers of our own.
Okay.
That'd be fun. As long as it's not you, Rory.
Brilliant. Okay. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Yeah.
So yeah, as Rory alluded to, I accidentally bought a car yesterday. We went to Wheeler Dealer Live at Bista Motion, which was a really nice event, and also Mike paid lovely tribute to the three people who sadly lost their lives a few weeks ago. We had a minute silence for each person. But yeah, there's lots going on, including the auction, and there were so many cool cars, weren't there?
Yeah. I think I've decided
Well, what?
Shedfest needs an auction next
Yeah,
time.
we're gonna have a shit car auction.
Yeah.
yeah.
There
That
has
does
to be an
sound like
auction.
fun.
Yeah, instead of iconic auctions, we'll just call it shit auctions.
Jesus Christ!
What? Because then we can get rid of some
I
tat.
could call it the
Okay.
Shauction.
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 Oh, shit auction. Very good.
Yeah.
I think it needs work though. Write in if you've got any suggestions. And on top of that, this is a reminder that we have also got our super low mileage E36 touring show car up for grabs. Link below. And yes, all of the original parts will go with the car. Everything is reversible. Taylor, what you been up to, my friend?
Do you know what? Before, that is such a cool car. That E36.
E36, yeah, it's
I
wicked,
genuinely really enjoyed doing that.
Yeah.
We all did it as a team. It was really good fun. We did a late night to get it done. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
That
good.
was a really cool car,
Yeah.
cool build.
Exactly right. And
was
we
good.
turned a really boring car into something quite interesting.
We did, yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm happy with that. What you been up to, Taylor?
What have I been up to? I have, I've been working on my E39. You know, my 540i.
Oh,
So my 540i is now
go on.
supercharged.
Woo! Does it go like that? Does it go woo?
It sort of goes,
Or is it ghost? You should call it Casper.
yeah. So it's now supercharged. It's not tuned. So it's plumbed in, it's fitted and whatever, but I need to get it tuned.
Have you driven it?
So no, I
You
can't
haven't?
drive it until it's tuned. No. I've got to get at least a little base road tune put on it.
Yeah.
And then I can drive it. But it starts. I've had it running
Yeah.
and it goes. But yeah, it's
Oh, dear.
very exciting because that's something I've always wanted to do
Yeah.
ever since I've had
So
that
it should
car.
now be more powerful than an M5.
Yes.
And is it forged?
No.
Will
No,
it
no.
be forged?
No,
or
no.
It can handle over
Yeah,
500 brake.
It can no. So it will be about 410 horsepower. 'Cause
Oh
an
yeah, sorry, M5 of that generation. Hold on.
Yeah, so
Oh, yeah, no,
E39
E39, yeah,
M5
yeah,
was
yeah.
was just under 400 horsepower. So
okay.
it's like 398
Yeah.
or whatever it was. So that should be about 410,
That's
415.
wicked. That's very cool.
You know your exhaust on that car?
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you have the manifolds done or is it a cap?
Manifold back.
It's a manifold back.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Was that rich?
Yeah, but there's not a lot you can do with a manifold on those because there's no space.
Yeah.
And it has the same manifolds as an E39 M5.
Oh,
They're exactly the same.
That's
Okay,
cool.
okay.
So yeah, that's very exciting. Been doing that. Been
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
quite busy doing that. Bought a swing ball.
Oh, what?
A swing ball.
What's a swing ball?
Why have you bought a swing ball?
What's a swing ball?
Swing ball.
What's a swing ball?
a swing ball? You know the swing ball,
No, what's a swing ball? A
the,
ball.
the
what,
tennis ball on a piece of string
Yeah, it's nice.
where you hit it
Why
round.
the hell have you bought a swing ball?
It's fun, isn't it? Got it from Costco.
You haven't got a garden.
But I just like swing ball.
Where are you going to swing ball?
Just outside.
Outside where?
Want me to bring it over one
In a
day?
car park?
What are you going to
mean,
do?
just have some game of swing ball.
What?
Is he going to swing ball in front of your cars in the car park behind your flat?
He's going to take it for a walk.
Do you fancy a game of swing ball?
No.
Have you got it with you?
Why don't you
No,
just
but I
play
could bring it
tennis?
over.
Oh,
Why,
you should-
why
you
don't
should
just-
bring it.
Why don't you
Got
play
no one to
tennis?
Play tennis with?
Why don't you go to the local park and say, "Here, fellas, you want to play?"
I like swing ball.
Okay.
Why don't you hit
Swing
a tennis
balls-
ball against the wall?
Swing ball is tennis for people that don't want to socialise.
No, no, it's not.
It is.
Swing ball is for 4-year-olds.
Swing ball's nice.
And also, swing balls for like two people to play.
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
Yeah.
I sometimes play it with my Salve.
Right. Why didn't
Is
you
this
just
where the swing ball is? Is it?
It's at Sal's.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah. I mean, he's not going to be playing it in a car park at home, are you?
Yeah, I might do.
So your mate's unit just has a set of swing swing ball outside
two
the-
bats, yeah.
So he sells prestigious Range Rovers and swing ball.
Yeah, and in our free time we play swing ball.
Okay. So you must play a lot of swing
We
ball.
played a lot of swing ball.
You
yeah.
did, yeah, because you have a lot of free time.
I did it so much the other day that my wrist is aching. Actually, the
have
top
you
of
got
my wrist.
Have you got tennis elbow?
Yeah. Oh no, I've got tennis wrist.
Tennis wrist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Are
might
you
get
sure
tennis
that's
elbow.
why your wrist?
Yeah. From
There's a
swing
couple of
ball.
reasons, but it's mainly swing ball. But yeah, so that was fun.
Okay. Good. Fantastic.
And then,
yeah.
quite a funny thing.
Yeah.
So on Saturday, I went to Euro Car Parts
Yeah.
to pick up some
Which
bits.
one?
In Wembley.
Oh yeah, that's my local. That.
I didn't get any bits for me. I
Yeah.
just went with my mate and went in there.
What mate was that?
And my mate's Alf.
Oh, was this before or after swing
just
ball?
after we bought the swing ball, but we
Oh,
hadn't
okay.
set it up at this point.
Right. Okay. Yeah. yeah.
So walked into Euros and we were standing there, just he was waiting for his bits or whatever, and this guy comes in and he goes, "Yeah, I need some engine oil for my BMW."
yeah.
And the guy behind the till goes, "Yeah, okay, we got some 530 in stock."
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, I need thicker than that."
You're doing a lot of miles.
and the guy was like, "Well, what oil do you need?" He's going, "It needs to be thicker than 530. It's got to be thicker." And what he said made me laugh so much, I had to walk out of the shop. He said, "I need thicker oil because it's knocking on the engine."
Oh my god.
He said
Is
it
that is that going to cure it?
He said it in the accent like Bruno said it.
What,
And it was-
engine?
He said it's knocking onto the engine. Just like that. And I
that's
was
amazing.
laughing so much. Everyone in the shop was looking. I was crying and I had to walk out.
Oh.
And there was just a BMW 750i in the car park. And I thought, oh no.
Did it look nice?
It looked really nice.
it?
Yeah. But it was
Well
knocking-
cared
it-
for with a
Do you
bugger
reckon he
engine.
had a buyer the next day?
I was going to say to him, they do a bit of oil stabilizer over there, mate. It's like syrup. You should give that a try. But yeah, it was that made my day. That did.
Oh,
I'll
that
be
is very
honest.
funny.
If the swing ball didn't make it, that really made it.
Yeah, no, I mean swing ball. That is.
And then other than that, I've got some parts for my M5. I'm doing a bit of work on my M5 because I'm still been using that and trying to tidy it up a bit.
Yeah.
So I've ordered some new brakes.
Yeah.
And how much do you think a pair of rear brake discs are for my
What?
M5?
What size are they?
So an average,
large.
what's an average set of discs? Like
I don't know.
70 quid, 80 quid for a normal car?
Yeah.
I say what for a pair?
For 2 rear brake discs
300 quid.
with no pads, no warning
300
sensors.
British pounds. That's big ones.
I'm going to say because you're saying it's expensive, so I'm going to go £400.
Oh.
There's only one place that do them as well. It's one place, All Genuine.
Okay.
You can't get Febby ones or anything like that. They
Yeah.
don't do them.
Yeah.
'Cause
How
they-
much?
they-
How much that?
With the bank holiday discount?
Which is how much?
I
of a
can't.
discount.
It was 15%.
Okay. Yeah. Go on.
15% up to like 100 quid. I think
Okay.
it was. So you
Yeah.
get a 15 quid off.
Right,
It's a
yeah,
rubbish
yeah.
discount when you say
That's
that,
quite shit.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
£740.
What?
We've bought cars for that.
For a pair of rear brake discs.
In fact, we've got a nice car in the paddock that we paid.
Oh my god! When you put it like
£500
that, when
for.
you put it like that, yeah, we got a whole car.
You
for
could
the
buy a
price
whole
of your rear
car.
brake
It's
disc.
really expensive.
Wow. Have you put them on?
Not yet.
Okay.
I've sort of been savouring them. I brought them home and
Savouring them?
Yeah, I brought them home. I thought I
You
want to
could
look
use
at
them as a base for your new swing ball, couldn't you?
Yeah, it would hold it down.
It
well.
would. Yeah. It really would. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, that I've got some of those and some
Yeah.
other bits as well.
Okay. Nice.
You can see why those cars are a little bit cheap
How
because
much
they
are
are.
the fronts?
I don't want to know. I don't even.
I bet
It's
you'd
gotta
be
be
one of
well
those.
over
No,
a grand,
I bet
isn't
you
it?
would be one of those things where the fronts are like 300 quid.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're the same as Mark III Escort.
Oh,
It'd be something like that, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah, 50 quid.
Yeah, silly me. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, you can see why they're quite cheap, those cars, because they are a
Yeah.
lot to maintain.
Yes.
The parts are quite a lot.
Yes. And there is no expense spared with you and that car, is there? You love that car.
Yeah, I really do. Yeah, really do. It's a great car.
Anything else, Tay?
No, not really. Just swing ball, Euro car parts, M5,
M5, yeah.
540,
Yeah, but mainly swing ball.
mainly swing ball.
Okay, well,
That's-
maybe we can get another swing ball update next week.
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh,
There is
what?
one more thing.
Yeah, go on.
Went to Wheeler Dealers Live.
Oh, we did, yeah.
That was really good fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
good, yeah.
Yeah,
Mike is a machine, isn't he?
he really is.
Yeah.
How he still does it. Is,
know.
because he is How old is Mike?
He's 86.
Is he?
Yeah.
Blimey, he's really doing well.
He is gonna, he's gonna hurt
What?
you so bad for that.
No, Mike's just turned 34.
Has he?
Yeah.
And
He had a really tough paper round.
yeah, he's doing very well.
Yes.
But the thing that makes you realise the most is when you go to the NEC Classic.
Yeah.
Because he's
Oh,
standing
wow.
up there
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
weekend,
Always big energy.
flat out
Yeah.
with you, and you're knackered, and you're
Yeah.
what, half his age?
Not quite. So Mike turned 60. It was his 60th birthday on the first ever Shedfest. Do you remember he came
What's
to
you
Shedfest?
the same age?
No, I'm 5 years older than him. I'm his father.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm his father. You bitch.
But yeah, he's very good. Mike.
He is.
And I
He's
like. He's
great.
such a lovely bloke.
And he's always got such big energy, and he always has time for everyone. I know he
Yeah.
gets a little bit of hate where he's had a lot of stick online and stuff, but unless you meet him, you don't know what he's like.
He's so nice, yeah.
Please reserve judgment with people, not only Mike, but just like us lot as well. Until you meet us, you won't really know what we're like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And then call us a dick to our faces.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Then you can really go in hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a really, really lovely bloke. It was a good day. Very
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Good cars
Good weather
there.
as well.
Enjoyed the auction as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, I turned up a
loved
bit
an
late,
auction.
so
Yeah.
I missed a bit of that.
Yeah.
The auction's so good.
It was good fun. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a really, really good day. Other than that, not a lot.
Okay. But mainly swing ball still.
Mainly swing ball. Yeah,
Excellent,
that's
okay.
been the highlight. Of
Maybe
my
next week
week.
you'll be pro.
I could be.
Yeah. And we'll have a match.
No,
Should we have a swing ball match?
no. You want to start mocking my swing ball? You ain't having a go.
Right, we're buying a swing ball.
Okay,
Roy.
all
What
right.
about you, Roy? What's been going on?
The grass.
The grass.
The grass.
What's wrong with the grass?
It's just, it's dead.
What is it?
It has been dry.
It's just so
Have
dry.
you not been watering your grass?
No.
Does your
am I
lawnmower
meant-
not water?
Am I meant to do
Of
that?
course you meant to. Are you on a meter?
No.
Well, of course you water your grass.
Oh,
you buy as
is that a
many
thing?
hoses as possible, and you get the,
Oh,
and then you water your
I've been
grass.
sending the mower out. Well, the mower just has kept going out.
So has
It's just not cutting anything.
yeah, it's just is it just cutting dust?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Why don't you get an irrigation system?
You should do that.
What?
Do you not know what
how much is that going to cost?
Rory, how much did you pay for the lawnmower?
The lawnmower was
Yeah.
a reasonable price.
Okay, well, if you get an irrigation system, then you can actually keep your grass alive that you pay £2,500 for the lawnmower for.
Also, Rory, I don't even have a garden, and even I know of Miracle Grow.
And that
Miracle Grow.
I would like to use some of that.
Look,
I think it only works on grass.
Oh, not penile.
No.
or height.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
What are you saying?
What?
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Water your goddamn lawn, man.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that was a thing.
You didn't. What? How old are you? Have you never watered a lawn?
No.
Oh my god.
Rory, you
Oh.
need to water the lawn.
To be fair, this is my first. This is my first property that's had a garden.
Yes, but you look at grass and it gets brown, and surely you think, oh, something's not right here. What does grass need to live? I don't know. Water?
To be fair,
I just thought it would rain.
the last time
Yes,
I...
but it hasn't rained.
It
Rory.
hasn't rained. Are you watering your grass?
Yes.
Oh.
Of course.
I was just about to say,
Quite luscious.
the last time I went round your house, your grass was looking a bit dead.
A bit. Oh, it sounds like his is very dead. There's only so much you can water your grass before it starts to go brown. But is yours very brown?
Well, mine's now been. I guess weeds survive better than grass.
Yeah.
Because now mine's become very weedy.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You need to lubricate it with
You need
water.
to move out.
Can we get like a gardening expert on the podcast
Sure,
so I can just
sure.
ask them questions?
Alan
about grass?
Titchmarsh,
Yeah.
we're going to need you.
Okay, all right.
Rory.
Yeah.
We'll get him on.
I don't think you need a gardening expert to water grass.
Mm.
You just
does.
need
I
a bit
dunno.
of grass and
Yeah.
a bit of feed. And you just put it on.
A bit of feed.
A
what?
bit of
and
grass
you-
and a bit of feed.
What have I got, a patch
just
of
your
cows?
leftover dinners. Just chuck it out on the lawn and it'll feed.
Jesus. Right. So please water your grass. What else has been going on in your life? Oh.
So Wheeler Dealer Live.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on my way there, and then we hit a road.
You hit it.
No, well, we were driving on a road.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then suddenly they just stripped the road surface, but there was like one sign at the start that just said 20 mile an hour loose
Yeah.
whatever surface, but
Yeah.
and then everyone was just like, what's going on here? And then next thing you know, there was a Datsun that was over in a ditch that had
Oh.
obviously tried to overtake someone.
What
And
kind of Datsun?
it was what's the is it the 300 Z or whatever?
They sound. You mean the 240Z?
Yeah.
One of those.
One of
had
those.
crashed at 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, well, I think it tried to overtake
Right,
someone because
okay.
everyone was going 20.
Yeah,
and then
okay.
another one, and then crashed further down as well.
Bloody hell.
It's maniacs.
Another Datsun. That's a rare thing.
No, another car. But yeah, I was just like, what's going on here? But yeah, obviously went to Wheelie Dealer Live, which was great.
Yeah.
Really did actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
It was nice to just have a bit of an actual walk around and
It was good, yeah.
just be able to, and the food.
The food in the auction section was
Oh my
fantastic.
God.
The best sausage.
You didn't
and
even try
bacon
the best
bap.
bit.
What?
The pork and brambly
Oh, I
apple.
didn't have that.
But oh my god. Oh, I was in heaven.
I did have a Cotswolds Pale Ale though, from the same company that came
Yes,
to
you
Chef
did.
Fest,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
fantastic. I'm trying to get them to come to Food and Fuel.
Okay.
I'm not trying. They said they would. So that'd be
I
really cool.
didn't have any of that.
Well, no. What time did you turn up, Taylor?
I turned up at 2 p.m.
Why is that?
Because
What were you doing the night before?
I overslept because I didn't sleep very well.
Were you playing swing ball?
No,
or
I
what?
had hay fever
Right.
again.
We said he'd say hay fever, didn't
No,
we?
I
Yeah.
actually genuinely. If anyone knows a cure for hay fever or some kind of
Were you getting the injection in
remedy,
the arse, weren't
I
you?
haven't managed to find the injection in the arse. If anyone knows, please let me know. Just email us,
All
or
right.
whatever it is.
Would you sell your 6 Series to cure your hay
Yeah,
fever?
sell it.
Really?
To
I wouldn't
cure hay fever?
No, I wouldn't actually. But genuinely,
What
my
would you sell
hay
to cure hay fever?
My balls, I would sell.
They wouldn't be worth much, would they?
They're all dry.
You do realise you need your balls to get an erection?
Do you?
Yes, that's where your testosterone is kept.
Explains why I've got such big balls. I have actually.
Anyway,
I'm talking about my swing ball set.
Yes,
Sorry.
okay,
They're
yeah,
quite
yeah,
larger than normal tennis
are
balls.
they?
you
Yes,
see.
okay, yeah, fantastic, yeah.
But no, genuinely, Rory's passed away.
He has, yeah. It's been a difficult one for Rory,
I'm
hasn't
really
it?
upset.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
he's crying.
He is crying. Why are you crying, Rory?
What? Yeah, carry on.
Was it the balls?
Carry on.
It's a swing ball set,
It's a
isn't it?
swing ball.
Yeah.
My hay fever sometimes is so bad it
Yeah.
makes me dislike summer, which is really sad because
Oh,
I
really?
like the summer.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's some days like today. I've got it a little bit. I've got it more in my eyes today than I have in my nose.
Are we're still...
Yes, we are.
Okay.
But some days I'm so bad. Like last Thursday, I was supposed to be
Yeah.
filming. I couldn't.
I
was
have
just-
seen you where your eyes are streaming and you literally can't even see.
Yeah,
It's bad. It
do
is
you know
bad, yeah.
the worst day I ever had it in my life? Do you remember when we were working on a Ferrari?
Yeah.
Scott was
I
over.
do remember that,
That was
yeah,
the worst day.
yeah,
I was
really.
so bad. I just wanted to pass away.
Yeah, yeah.
I was the worst.
Okay.
What are you laughing at, Rory?
Nothing.
Oh.
Anyway, is that an update from you, Dan?
Yeah, that's
just,
me done. Yeah.
just quickly before
Yeah.
you move on.
Okay, we're not going to talk about swing ball set again, are we?
Rory,
yeah.
your deal proposal earlier.
Okay.
Why are we shaking hands?
There we go. You got a deal. Me and Rory have just done a deal.
What? Okay. Can I know about this, please?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you know my stolen KTM.
Oh no!
I've just got myself a stolen KTM.
No, you why? Why,
We're
man?
biker buddies.
No, we don't touch me. You're not part of my biker gang.
I am. I'm going to get myself some levers, some
Why have
boots.
you bought that? How much? If it's any more than £1,000, you've got ripped off.
We did a deal.
What's the deal? Oh. Okay.
What do you think the deal is?
It's you helping him on his channel.
No, there's an exchange of something
Yes.
happened.
Him fixing a car?
No.
No, it's an item
An item?
Yeah.
or some items.
Oh, wheels?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
those wheels. Those wheels are only worth about 400 quid. They're reps.
No, they're actually
yeah.
worth quite a bit.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So how much have you effectively paid for that stolen motorbike?
Too much,
Yes, you have.
but I
Yeah.
quite like it.
I can't wait to see you never ride it.
Same.
Okay. What are you going to do with it?
Mount
you
it
do
to my
realise
wall.
you need to get your license.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on it.
No, you need to get your license.
Yeah, and then I'll go out on it.
Okay, but first get your license.
Yeah.
It does take only a day to get it.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
do
but
it today.
Right. This is Taylor. He'll never get his CBT.
No, but it is quite funny that
It is quite funny. Yeah, fair play, Roy.
Yeah.
Hold out your hand. Yeah, you've done a really good deal. there.
Right,
yeah. Because you're not allowed to have a motorbike, are you?
No.
No.
I'm probably not either, because if my mum finds out, I'll be in lots of trouble.
Oh, I'm going to tell Kim.
No.
What have we got in here? What have we got in here? Chris, what have we got in the box? Oh. We got nothing in the box. Get rid of the box. Why is the box empty?
We sold a lot of stuff at Shedfest.
We did, yeah. It was fantastic, wasn't it? Yeah.
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 And the shop's also closed.
Oh, is it
Right
still
now.
closed? Okay.
Closed right now. And the
Okay.
reason is new shop.
New shop.
New shop's coming.
Fantastic, which we couldn't do without this week's podcast sponsor, Shopify, the all-in-one commerce platform to start, run, and grow your e-commerce business. Shopify is the e-commerce platform revolutionizing millions of businesses worldwide, and whether it's stickers, t-shirts, Shedfest merch that you're trying to sell, or even dog beds, we like dog beds, Shopify simplifies selling in person and online, and it covers all of your sales channels. Shopify even gets you selling across social media marketplaces like Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. But not only that, because Shopify is also full of industry-leading tools to supercharge your growth, giving you complete control over your business and your brand without having to learn new skills in design or coding, as well as supporting you every step of the way with their award-winning help and extensive business library. But don't only take my word for it, because we have been using Shopify for many, many years, and Chris is back from merch to tell us why it's so good and why it's helped supercharge the growth of the businesses. Tell me why.
Shop.
Yeah.
We had so many shops.
We have so many shops, Chris.
And the feedback was, could we please buy our things in one basket?
Oh, okay. Yeah, good.
So I thought, you know what? We're going to open a new shop
Yep.
where everything's together.
Fantastic.
And Shopify made it easy
Yeah.
because you click export
oh.
into a CSV format.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And then you import,
Yes.
and it puts all your stuff from one shop in another stuff.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So all in one shop now.
Yes. And it'll be opening Friday.
Okay, Friday. So in 2 days' time, the new shop, what's that called?
It's iconbox.shop.
Yeah.
But all the old links work.
Fantastic.
Go to the old shop and you go to the new one, and you'll notice though, because it's beautiful. It was all made much easier. It would have been an absolute nightmare otherwise.
So you massively rate Shopify.
Yes.
Fantastic. And so should you. So then if it's time for you to get serious about selling, then get Shopify today. And you can sign up for a £1 per month trial period at shopify.co.uk/AutoAlex. That is shopify.co.uk/AutoAlex.
AutoAlex.
This is Possibility.
Powered by Shopify.
Right, Rory, car news.
Car news.
What's going on?
We have an exciting car news.
An
this week.
exclusive.
Yeah,
World
so-
exclusive. It's not really world
it's,
exclusive,
it's,
is it?
it's literally been everywhere.
Yeah.
Very exclusive.
We're actually probably quite late to the game. So the car news is
Yeah.
there are new Grand Tour presenters have been announced.
Are these the actual presenters?
Actual presenters
yeah.
have been announced.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have one guy who is I would say a controversial pick,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
and then we have two guys who I would say are probably quite a sensible pick.
Yeah. James and Thomas from Throttle House. So,
Yeah.
yeah, James is actually a mate. Well, James and Thomas are both mates of mine. Yeah, I've known James for a few years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually in one of their first videos when they started Throttle House.
Really?
Yeah, did a little collab with them when I was still at Car Throttle
And now look at
many
them.
years ago. And now look, yeah, I really set them up.
Yeah.
Yeah, those 3 million subscribers are thanks to that one video collab that we did. No, but their videos are fantastic. Their chemistry is great. Scripting is on point. Hopefully, they don't lose that magic because of the producers doing what they do.
I wonder what this means for Throttle House though.
Yes, as do I. James, I've sent you a message, so write me back. I'll get him on the podcast, even if it's a video call.
It'd be interesting.
Because he lives in Canada, eh?
Even if they don't have a restriction on their channel, which Amazon have tended in the past
Yeah.
to restrict
Yeah.
channels, it's like what does that mean for it? Yeah.
Also, a little birdie tells me that if you're going to be filming the Grand Tour, then you are going to be filming for 4 months solid.
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
need to have a 4 month solid block. That's what people don't realize as well. It's like we on YouTube, we are every single week, we video and we release and we edit and. Whereas Grand Tour, Top Gear, they will spend 4 to 6 months shooting and then 4 to 6 months, maybe longer, editing, and then they release a season.
Yeah.
Whereas we don't have that luxury.
No.
So yeah, but doing that as well as YouTube, difficult, very difficult.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
difficult.
So maybe they're going to pause the channel for a while to follow their dream to be TV people.
I think that they'll try and not pause if they haven't had a restriction put on. I think they'll try and not pause the channel, but I think they'll find it too difficult.
Yes, because they both have young families as well.
Yeah.
And-
They'll probably be literally filming every single day.
Yeah. But it's one of those things. Some people just want to do that and just say that they've been on Amazon TV, and also what great footsteps to follow in as well. So
Yeah.
I really do wish them the best of luck. But Rory, What do you think of all of this?
So-
So you're quite cynical, aren't you?
The third presenter is Francis Bourgeois.
Is it
Yes.
actually Francis?
Yeah.
Actually, Francis
the
Bourgeois.
train man.
The guy with the train man with
Yep.
the thing. So what a lot of people need to remember is that is a character.
Yes.
It's not actually him. It is a character that he portrays. I mean, I think he does actually have an interest in trains, but
Yeah.
but he obviously over characterizes it
Yeah.
and everything. But I don't know. Just it's an interesting choice. I'd like to know the reasoning behind it. But yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm
No,
not
no. Well, what do you think, Rory?
So
You were
all right,
very vocal off camera.
I've got a theory.
Oh, here we go.
And I think this theory played out in the original Top Gear. And I think that sometimes they may pick a slightly controversial people in the original cast to then kind of, because obviously everyone knows you can't replace
No.
the trio.
No.
You can't do it. And I think the first lot to replace the trio after they've done something, e.g. Top Gear, e.g. Grand Tour, I think you're just going to get a load of hate from people who just basically were, well, it's not the boys, so I don't want to watch it. So I think they have to they do something where they put in something quite controversial
Yeah.
to then get all the hate out, and then they then remove the controversial, and then
We arrive.
and then start with the next
And
slot of
then
cast.
we arrive.
Can you imagine? That would be
Which is, I think, what happened in Top Gear.
because I mean there was quite a change in cast, wasn't there?
Yeah, and it was just a mix of sort of,
Yeah.
I don't know, like you wouldn't have thought there was a few of them that you were like, why
yeah,
are you doing
it
Top
was,
Gear?
It was an odd mix, yeah. And then some of them started disappearing, and then
Yeah,
you got
yeah.
to that kind of core.
And that's what I feel like something like
Okay.
like this might happen
Yeah.
with this.
Okay.
Where
We also don't know if it's just those three, do we? There
No.
might be more people joining the lineup.
Yeah. They might have great guest stars and all that
It'd be
stuff.
really interesting to find out. But yeah, personally, I'm a massive fan of James and Thomas, and I wish them the best of luck. They are really what they're doing on YouTube is like TV.
Yeah.
It's really good. As for Francis, I don't know how that dynamic's going to work. I've never seen them together, and I don't know how much interest in cars he actually has. I know he did a video with Chris Harris, didn't he?
Yeah. You know what I was interested to know actually, because I don't know what really happened with it, but obviously you had Mighty Car Mods.
Yeah.
You had Moog go
Yeah.
on and do
Oh, he did Top Gear, didn't he? Yeah.
Australia, and I don't really know what happened. Like, I don't know. Is he still doing Top Gear Australia?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I haven't actually followed any of it. to
But
be
yeah,
honest.
no, I think that was quite interesting because I think a lot of people were just also saying that was just a slightly weird mix of people,
Yeah.
and it's like I don't know, to take it. You know what? I'm glad Throttle House haven't just taken one of them,
Oh yeah.
because
yeah,
that would have been
wouldn't
a bit.
work.
I do feel I did watch one of the episodes with Top Gear Australia, and it just felt a bit weird seeing Moog without
Yeah,
Marty.
yeah.
It was like, I don't know. I breaking up a duo just seems a bit weird.
Yeah.
So I am glad that they took to.
Yeah.
But that's why it's going to be interesting because you've got a duo though now with the third person
Yeah.
thrown into the
Who
mix.
do you think will be the lead presenter?
I'm gonna say I hope it's both James and Thomas, and I do kind of hope it's not Francis, because I don't know him to be a car.
I don't think Francis will be. I think they will go, and I think because they always do.
'Cause
Top
they-
Gear and Grand Tour always does have a lead presenter.
Yeah, but they are both lead presenters.
I know,
I
but
don't think you can pick a lead presenter. The funny thing is, so Throttle House actually started, I want to say like 5 or 6 years ago, and it was actually Thomas, the actual Canadian guy, whose channel it kind of was. He was going to be the presenter, and James was going to be like producer and scripter and
Yeah.
everything like that. And then he joined Thomas just doing the presenting, and then they turned into an amazing duo. So if it is going to be a lead presenter, then it might well be Thomas, because it was
I think it would be
his
Thomas
kind of
as
thing
well.
from the start.
Yeah.
I think he's also slightly older, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, yeah.
So who knows? But yeah, really interesting to see the new episodes. Don't know when they're coming out. We don't have that information.
No.
But yeah, good luck to you boys. And yeah, would love to have a chat with you as well. Yeah, just see what's going on.
Yeah.
Any other news?
The other news is
Yes.
Food and Fuel.
Food and Fuel!
Food and Fuel.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Chris. You're up there. I meant to
I was
put you
over-
down there.
I
Sorry.
was over there in a minute.
Yeah.
But I'm really confused.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
What
we
are
just.
you doing here?
Oh my leg!
Do you want to sit down here, Chris?
Sorry, Taylor.
What's going on with Food and Fuel?
Food and Fuel.
Food and Fuel.
The next one is at a place called Shelsley Walsh.
Yeah, hill climb.
It'll be the same vibes as the first one,
Yeah.
with added going up a hill.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a hill climb.
Oh. Tell everyone what Food and Fuel is for people who don't know.
Yeah, so we've I've done something on the side.
So, what do we have in here? Sorry.
I wanted to set up a nice event where the vibes were very chill. I like to eat. We talked about this a bit before.
Yeah.
And I love cars.
Yeah.
And often car events, the food's kind of a side thing. And really, you're in a bit of a rush at lunchtime when everyone else is hungry.
Yeah.
Get a little bit angry, aren't we, Alex?
Don't look at me.
Yeah, a bit hangry.
You do get
I do
hungry.
get quite hungry.
Yeah. And, we had talked about it before. We had this vision of a really nice thing to do.
Yeah.
And we did the first one at Bicester. And it was really good.
It was amazing. Amazing vibe, yeah.
Everyone who went had a really nice time. So that's given me the green light, really, to do another one. And so September
The
21st.
yes.
Yeah. Tickets are on sale now, if you'd like to come along. Shelsley Walsh is beautiful. Have you been there before?
I still haven't been, but I've heard very good things, from you and Em as well.
Yeah. So Em's been a few times. I'm going up for... I've been there a long time ago, but I'm going to go up there for a site visit next
Wicked.
week.
Yeah.
We're in the kind of like planning out where everything will go stage, which is always really exciting.
Yeah.
I think often these shows, they just pop up, don't they? So
Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
I'll come back in a few weeks and tell
Yeah.
people what's going on.
Yeah.
There'll be a huge marquee with all the food in,
Wicked.
different zones for people. There's show cars.
Yeah.
You can also apply to go up the hill.
Yep.
If that's something you'd like to do, as long as it's road legal,
Yep.
it can go up. Everything will be there,
Yeah.
a bit of safety talks and
Exactly right.
helmets and stuff. Should
Yeah.
be really good fun.
And the first food and fuel that we did was a couple of months ago at
Yeah.
Bicester. That was Top Dead Centre themed.
Yeah.
This one in September will be more Auto Alex themed, so there'll be more
Correct.
kind of Auto Alex cars and stuff there.
But still, the whole gang should
Yeah,
be
the
there.
whole gang will be there. Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
we've called it Auto Alex and Friends because we want anyone who's interested to come along and
Yeah.
we know a lot of people, so
Yeah.
that's really cool. And in the future, obviously we want to have a good time
Yeah.
and go ourselves,
Yeah.
but in the future I'd like to work with other people as well.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
think
whole-
that was
He's
the whole
dumping
point.
us. He's dumping us, isn't he?
Well,
Yeah, yeah.
that was the whole point of Food and Fuel. It was meant to be a more of a because we obviously have Shed Fest. We've got some events that are very literally just Auto Alex. That is what they are.
Shedfest is the headlining event, isn't
But
Yeah.
but Food and Fuel is just nice to see how far we could take that with a brand and just sort of it be a not only with us but also sort of just a really good car shows.
Yeah, exactly right. And because you're listening to this, you are an exclusive. You're an exclusive club here listening to this.
Yeah.
We are offering a discount to Shelsley Walsh. Ticket link below. What's the discount, Chris? Putting you on the spot.
10%.
Oh, wicked! All right, what's the code?
The code will be just
Hill climb.
up the hill.
Up the hill.
Up the hill.
Up the hill for 10% off.
Yeah.
That's your surname, isn't it? Hill.
yeah.
So up your hill,
Yep.
up the hill is a discount code for 10% off. Please come to Shelsley Walsh. It'll be fantastic. You will get to see me driving Phil. Taylor will probably be there in his old 6 Series and the
You're
205.
going to take those both up the hill? Yeah. That's cool.
Rory will be there.
gonna
Are you
take
taking your
Rory?
Ford?
Yeah, I might take the Ford
Yeah,
up.
take the
actually.
Ford, yeah, that'd be
and then
nice.
I think we got Tom Lenthal, Top Dead Centre.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, all the gear boys.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically,
Same
we're going to
time.
be setting times, and if you can beat our times, then you will win just a handshake. Really firm handshake. And a hug.
That's a bit
from Taylor.
disappointing.
Yeah. I think we can do better than that.
Okay.
We'll have a think.
Oh, yeah, but
You will win if you beat Phil's lap time.
it's not
you
a
will
lap, it's a
win
hill climb.
if you beat his hill climb time.
Yeah.
you win, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, great, cool. All right,
Yeah.
there we go. That's that decided.
It's got a lot of rust. So
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
You can probably buy
Yeah.
it
All right,
back.
Chris, thanks. You can,
Okay, I'll
you
go
can
away
piss
now.
off now.
Oh,
You've
fine,
got.
okay.
Wait, let me put you
Wait.
back.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, 3, 2, 1. Oh,
Oh, he's gone.
It's good.
power.
He's gone.
Curse these metal hands.
All right.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Going back to Shelsley Walsh, just
Yeah.
quickly.
He's just left now.
I have actually been there.
Have you?
I went there
Yeah.
a few years ago and watched cars going up the hill. Amazing place.
Oh, really?
Amazing place.
Oh,
Really
wicked.
cool hill climb.
Yeah.
I've always wanted
Good
to drive a
vibes.
car up it. Yeah, really
Oh.
good.
Well, we're going to get to do
So-
that in a couple of months. September is not far away.
No.
So book your tickets right now and remember 10% off using the code Up the Hill. We can't wait to see you there. It'd be fantastic. Anyway, let's now move on. Do you remember a few weeks ago a lady called Vicky who was a new mum who had an E92 M3?
Yes.
Yes. Oh.
Has she bought
She's
something?
bought a motor.
She bought the Porsche Cayenne Turbo.
No,
Oh,
she
sure
bought
she
an
has.
F11.
No. No. Right. Anyway, was it the F11? No, it was. I went for the I went for the Focus ST.
Oh, yeah.
You went for the KN,
Yeah.
and then you went for something probably really boring and British.
But I think she picked mine though. didn't
Did she?
Yeah.
Well, I have an email here. So let me read it out for you, Rory. Sorry it took so long to reply. We only caught up with the podcast at the weekend. It's all right, Taylor and Rory. I ended up with an auto, so no hard feelings, although my hip is perfectly fine, thank you.
Unlike yours.
Mine was an Audi RS4.
Yes, it
6,
was.
but yeah.
Alex, we actually considered the Focus ST Estate. Yellow is literally my favourite colour. However, I decided I'm not Asbo enough to drive an ST.
Fair.
Fair. Audi. That's
Yeah.
Rory. Audi RS4 Avant. It's on the wish list for one day. However, not kind on the purse at the moment. So you went too hard.
Okay.
You peaked too soon.
All right.
All right. You let her down.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Vicky.
It is your fault. It is your fault.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
It's not my fault.
It is your fault.
It's not my fault.
Anyway. And Taylor, hell will freeze over before I drive an SUV, and I hate to break it to you, but my beloved M3 has departed for Newcastle with a lovely chap called Rob. Alex, you'll be pleased to know that you won this one again, because this is actually a car we were considering, the ST. So I won.
Yeah, but she didn't buy it.
It's from the horse's mouth, man.
But she
but
didn't
she
buy
considered it, but she
and then
didn't
said
buy
that she
it.
didn't want to be an Asbo.
Well, it was the closest one to it. So she said I won, so I won. She's written, however, we ended up buying a Mercedes CLA 250 AMG Sport shooting brake and named her Clara. But not only that, because we also bought a Renault Megane R26 with the money left over, just as a toy, as she's rather predictably called Megan. Megan. Not McGann, Megan.
I was going to say, no, it is a McGann.
See you at Shedfest. Our daughter Phoebe would like to meet Brenda Amelia.
See now,
See now.
I have a complaint to make
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Right. Okay. You've got to lodge it with Vicky.
because
Listen up, Vicky.
the criteria is that it had to be manual, practical,
Yeah.
and a sports
shooting
car.
brake. Shooting brake.
Yeah.
A CLA.
Wasn't it like sub something 0 to 60 or something?
Yeah,
That probably is.
no.
Also, she bought a Megane R26.
The Megane,
She
I like.
bought two cars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the CLA, I don't. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Look, she's written back. You guys lost this one.
No,
Oh,
you
no,
lost.
no.
It's from
'cause
the horse's mouth.
She didn't.
Do you
pick
know
yours.
what? We lost because we were given the wrong information.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay. Well, Vicky, I stand with you.
She
here.
didn't say in the original message that she would never have an SUV.
She did.
No.
Yeah. Well, she said hell will freeze over. You really messed that
Sold
one
in
up.
hell,
You
Yeah,
really,
no, you did.
really messed that up. Right. We have got a new game that we're going to move on to now called How Much That?
How much that?
There you go. There you go. There's a theme tune. Do it again. Can you record it? Do it again.
How much that?
Very nice. Very nice.
Egg.
Thank you. I am going to go through 5 cars, and then we are going to, or you guys are going to guess how much that at the time that they were born, that
Ooh,
they rolled
okay.
off the factory. I
Oh, this is
I
interesting.
also have from the Bank of England the price at which it would cost today. So with inflation.
Oh, with inflation.
Bank
okay.
of England inflation calculator.
Okay.
To be precise. So, how much that?
How much that?
2005 Land Rover Discovery TD V6 HSE, aka Big P. How much that back in 2005?
I'm gonna. Is it close to a Swan wins?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna say
Yeah. How much that?
£39,000.
Okay. So you're thinking 2005 Big P, someone would have paid 39 grand.
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Oh, that's my final answer.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Taylor,
Oh, that's too cheap.
£42,000.
£42,000. So you're going 39. You're going 42.
Yep.
I am pleased to reveal, Taylor, you have won because the car was 41,995.
Oh, wow.
You were so close. You were so close. With inflation, that amounts to £74,000 in today's money.
That's a lot.
What a
Mind
inflation.
you,
That is a
Wow.
lot.
Wow. Wow. Okay. I
Yeah.
didn't realize
to be fair,
it's that bad.
to buy a disco now,
Yeah.
probably about that same price. About
74 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'd like to see?
Yeah.
The rise of inflation next to the rise of the average salary.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to be good, is it?
I don't
It's
think
not
it will
gonna
be good, will it?
Okay. Are you ready for the second car, Taylor and Roy? Are we
Yeah.
ready?
All right.
Okay. The second car is. All right, hold on. The second car is.
Taylor goes first.
Okay. A Renault Clio Williams, phase one. What did that cost back in, the early 90s? 93, 94.
Okay.
How much would someone have paid
I've
for
got
that?
my price.
Off the forecourt. Taylor.
I'm going to say £12,000.
I'm going to say £18,000.
Oh, 18. That's a spicy number. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. I can reveal that in the early 90s, a Clio Williams would have cost you £13,275, which equates to £28,000 in today's money,
So-
which actually isn't bad.
No, that is a lot cheaper than.
Yeah.
So that means
That's
it's a
way
lot more
cheaper.
expensive to buy a hot hatch now than
Now it
is
is. Yeah,
back then.
yeah, absolutely right.
Do you know why I chose that number?
Why?
Because the other day when we were looking through the original bill of sale of the 318 TDS,
Yeah.
it was 16 or 17
I
grand.
think it was 18 grand. It was
But
18.
back in the 90s, that would have been a premium vehicle
That's
'cause
true.
it was German.
Even though it was the shittest bog standard version
Yeah,
of
yeah,
it.
it's still premium.
It's currently 2-0. Rory, you need to pull it out of the bag.
Okay,
And
okay.
Come on, Rory.
Play at home as well.
It's not like I'm massively far off. He's just
You were
managed to-
quite far off with that
Okay,
one.
You were
Yeah,
far
yeah,
off,
yeah. As a percentage, you were very well off. Anyway, next car. A Mazda RX-7 FD. So you know that a really nice one.
What year?
That would also be 90s.
Okay.
So say 94.
Go on, Rory.
94,
You can go
94.
first this time.
How much would that have cost? How much would someone have paid
£19,500.
for a Mazda RX-7?
No.
No. I mean, you can lock it in.
That wasn't my final answer.
Okay.
You can't base your answer on,
No, that
on
wasn't-
his
that wasn't my
reaction
final answer.
to your answer.
£29,000.
£29,000
Yes. Lock in.
for a Mazda.
Lock in.
Okay, lock in. Taylor, how much would someone have paid for a Mazda RX-7 FD
So
back in the 90s?
90s,
Back in there.
an FD,
Yeah.
not a special edition or anything.
No,
just
just
an
a bog
RX-7.
standard. What it came rolled out of the
Oh,
factory.
wait. Are we... Okay.
Oh, sorry, you've locked in. Not £29,000. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? Like Tokyo Drift spec?
Yeah.
They didn't exist, man.
Oh, no.
It literally rolled out the factory.
I'm going to say
Yeah.
18 grand.
Wow, that's really cheap. So you think it was worth £5,000 more than a Clio Williams? Because you've locked it in now. £18,000. You've gone for?
29.
Okay. I can reveal the price of an RX-7 FD back in early 90s. £25,000. Roy, you've won this one.
Okay, fair play.
With inflation, £52,600. Would you care to tell me how much one of those costs now,
So
Taylor?
I found one on Auto Trader earlier on.
And there is no cheating. I literally said to Taylor, because we went through the cars, I literally said to Taylor, can you please
Wait,
do a
so
little
you
search?
already knew the... You
No,
cheated.
no,
No.
I
He
didn't-
knew
I've
the
been
cars.
conned. I've
He
been
knew the
conned.
cars. He knew the cars, but he didn't
I want
know
a
the
refund.
prices.
no,
He didn't
I
know
knew the
prices.
car. I didn't know the price. But I found
Yep.
on Auto Trader earlier on a low mileage, 59,000 mile
Yep.
Mazda RX-7 FD in blue,
Yep.
manual, not a special edition or anything as far as I can see. 100% stock,
Yep.
£45,000.
45
All right. And then how
grand.
much was the... In today's money, what was that?
52,000 with 0
52.
miles.
Wow.
Yeah.
They've held up quite well.
They have. Yeah.
That is
Really good.
that is incredible, yeah.
Right, next question. Are we ready
Okay.
for the next car, which is a Ford Escort Cosworth?
Oh, okay. What year is that?
Spicy car. Again, I think that's going to be early 90s, 93, 94, something like that.
I'm going to say...
Who started last time?
Oh, no. Yes, his turn.
Taylor. How much for an Escort Cosworth? They were very, very popular, weren't they? Very sought after. Good looking, raucous. Sports car of the day.
21 grand.
21,000. Are you locking that in?
Yeah.
22.
God, you can't just...
No,
Oh,
no,
no,
that
that's
was
fine.
how much I had in my head.
£22,000. I can reveal. What was your answer, Taylor?
Was it 21?
You said 21.
21, yeah.
Mine was 22.
The price of an Escort Cosworth back in the 90s was £21,380. Taylor wins again with inflation, according to the Bank of England, £45,870. In today's prices for an Escort Cosworth, what are we looking at?
Probably about that. Yeah, they're
Really?
worth quite a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're
So
worth
again,
a lot.
held up really well. And then the final car.
Go on then.
Shall we put it all on the line here?
All right, yeah.
For the
All or nothing.
final vehicle.
Yeah, but
All or
Rory has to
nothing?
go first.
Rory has to go first. All or nothing. The final car is a 1963 Aston Martin DB5.
£6,000.
£6,000
Yeah.
for an Aston Martin
You know
DB5.
the answer, don't you?
£6,000.
£6,000. Taylor? Where did that come from?
Well, it's the 60s,
Yeah.
and you could buy a house for about 5-6 grand in the 60s.
I remember those days well, yes.
And I think an Aston Martin is equivalent of owning a house.
Okay.
So I'm
Are you locking that in?
I'm locking that in.
So
£6,000.
I happen to know that back in the 60s, a Jaguar E-Type was about £6,000 or £7,000 from brand new.
Oh, was it? Okay, yeah.
And they
Oh,
were
no.
declared
No,
as
they were
the
the cheap.
car. So I'm going to say that car, brand new,
Brand new.
was
Mm-hmm.
somewhere around 10 grand.
£10,000.
Yeah.
Well, we did say this was all or nothing. So
Yeah.
the scores really didn't matter up until this point. And I can reveal that the price of an Aston Martin DB5 in 1963 was £4,175. That means Rory has won. £4,175 is also the same price as an average semi-detached house.
Yep, there we go.
The
Wow.
equivalent today, £76,000. Rory, you know the prices of Aston DB5s, don't you?
Yeah, I think they're about 750 grand now.
Wow.
They were when the James Bond films were coming out. It's like
Okay.
they went up to about 1 million.
That is insane.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Jeez. Okay. So, Rory, congratulations. You get a firm handshake.
Thank you.
There you go. It feels good, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that feels good.
Really, really good.
I feel
Fair play.
a sense of achievement.
Good.
Yeah.
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 So, if you beat Phil, you get a handshake, you will feel as good as him. You look fantastic. You look 10 years younger.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Yeah.
You can feel that too.
Yeah.
Tickets below. Right, okay. Let's now move it on to our final section of this podcast, which is Keep or Quit. And Matt Walters has written in. So listen up, boys, and listen up, everyone at home. Hi, Alex, Rory, and Taylor. I sold my 2014 Golf R last year and bought a low mileage 2003 911 996.2 Carrera 4S manual. Wow, what a mouthful. You like those, don't you?
I really
Why
do.
are you crying?
Oh, I got a bit of hay fever.
Okay, a bit.
I'm not upset about my swing ball. I just got upset.
Right, okay. Anyway, I use this car as a daily driver along with my 2003 BMW Z4 3-litre manual.
Nice.
While I love the Porsche, it's not the easiest daily car to live with. I have a 45-minute commute through London 3 times a week, which is becoming tiresome with such a heavy clutch, being blinded by oncoming SUVs and pretty poor MPG. I'm also concerned about possible bore score, even though my car has no symptoms at all. What should I do? Should I sell it and buy a much better, faster, newer daily driver such as an M4, RS5 or RS3 for the same money, or should I keep the 911, sell the Z4 and then buy a boring daily of some kind, maybe even an electric BMW i3? Keep creating fantastic content, Matt. What are we saying then, boys? What are we saying?
All right. I've got something here,
Yeah.
actually. All right.
Okay.
So Matt should definitely keep the Porsche
Why?
because he should turn that into his fun car and sell the BMW Z4 and then get a daily with that money. Mm-hmm. So I think if he sold the Z4, he could get a lovely, I don't know, some estate at BMW F11 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then keep the Porsche.
Okay. That's sensible.
Yeah.
Very sensible. What do you reckon, Tay?
What I think he should do
Yeah.
is take his Chariot, do bore score,
Yeah.
and sell it to me.
Right, okay, for not very much because it's probably going to blow up.
No, yeah.
Yeah, okay. What are we thinking, 1,500 quid?
Sell
How
it,
much that?
Just sell it to me, please, because
Yeah.
I would quite like to buy that.
Okay. And in the real world, what should he do?
Don't buy an i3
Why?
because they're plastic and electric.
i3s are cool. If you're going to
They're
go
all
electric,
right, yeah.
and you can get the range extender as well with a little generator thing in there as
Yeah.
well. I nearly bought one for Rianne, but because the doors go backwards, it's not good for babies and stuff,
No,
innit?
not very practical.
So, Matt, if you have a baby, don't buy an i3 because the doors aren't very
Should
conducive.
they buy a Mini Clubman?
Mini Clubman's good. Yeah, good daily driver. Yeah, really good daily driver. I would kind of agree with Rory. Keep the 911 because it's a special car. You know it. and you trust it. 4S manual, very cool as well. And if it doesn't have any symptoms of ball score, then keep hold of it. Use it as your fun car. Maybe strip it out. You strip it out and then go on some tracks as well. Take it to the Nürburgring and just buy something a little bit more sensible. You don't need 2 sports cars, do you? I mean, they're both of those aren't really daily drivers anymore. Would you consider a Z4 a daily driver these days? It is a 2003, so it's going to be quite old as well.
That's
Not really.
M54 as
Yeah,
well, so it's
no,
not
not
even
really.
that
Yeah.
sporty.
Yeah, I would also sell the Z4
Yeah.
and I would keep the 911.
Yes.
Because they will also go up in value, the 996.
Yes.
And just buy a little daily, maybe like a Golf or something. Just
Yeah.
a bit of a cheaper
Get a Golf R. You just sold a Golf R. Get another one. Or just get a Mark 5 Golf GTI. That's probably a better daily driver.
Yeah, just something. Yeah, you don't need to, as you guys said, 2 sports cars is a bit excessive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from us, please keep the Porsche because we think it's cool. Unless you want to sell it cheap,
Don't sell it to me.
then sell it to Taylor. That now concludes the podcast. How long have we been chatting? We've been chatting for quite a long while.
Yeah.
Thank you again we're still getting loads of messages about Shedfest. It was really fantastic to meet as many people that we could in a day. It was really, really good. We're still like super hyped about it.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
we're excited for next year. We're excited for Food and Fuel. We're excited for all the series that we've got coming up. We've got like a French Hot Hatch series coming up, the Dream Cars series, and then anything I'm missing? Probably quite a lot.
American G-Wagon,
Yeah.
Vietnam, because
Yeah.
that's happening.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, loads of people are also saying we'd love to see like a competition between TDC All the Gear and Auto Alex. We are doing that. We are doing I'm going to reveal it, £500 hot track car challenge.
Yeah.
So we each have track cars now for no more, wink, TDC, than £500.
And there is a sort of one rule that we have,
Yeah.
which is we're allowed to break one rule.
Yes.
Yeah. So, or not break, but
Bend the rules.
bend the rules
Yeah.
slightly so it's plausible.
Yeah. So we're giving ourselves a budget of 500 quid as well, aren't we, to modify?
Yeah. So 500 quid to buy, 500 quid to modify.
Yeah. And then we're taking those cars on track this month, actually, to find out who is better and faster and quicker and all of those things. Probably teams of 2 or so. We're not sure yet.
I'm really looking forward to that. It'd be really good fun.
Yeah, exactly right. But yeah, apart from that, I'm feeling good. Looking forward to summer. Is it officially summer now?
Yes.
It's officially summer,
My
so
hay
welcome
fever
to the
says
summer.
so, yeah.
It does, yeah. And I hope everyone listening to this and watching with your eyeballs and your ear holes, you're also having a good time, and that you've got lots to look forward to. And thank you so much for all of the love. Like, we love meeting you guys and hearing your stories, so keep them coming. Please write in
podcast@autoalexcars.com.
and also let us know what you think of the podcast, how we can improve, all of those things. We have a guest next week, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
He's American.
Yeah, and he's going to buy my Ferrari. Oh,
No.
no, not anymore. Changed his mind. He said something about inflation and something like that. Can't afford it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is it because he could buy Aston Martin for 4,000?
probably. Yeah. And then we have another guest as well who always wears a helmet. It's Chris Vex.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah. So we're going
Yes.
to be doing some filming with him. Anyway, I'm going to leave you to it. Whatever you do it to the best of your ability. Be kind, spread love, and have a fantastic week, whatever you do. Thanks for watching and listening. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Swing ball?